Good morning, Willow Wolves. Happy first week in March. This is Miss Buenrostro, your principal. Super excited to be with you to celebrate yet another month together. This month, we're celebrating two things. The first one is women in history, women that have contributed and have done some wonderful things presently or in the past. So March is Women's History Month. We're also going to celebrate Read Across America. We're going to celebrate the love of reading. But before we get to that, let's have Kimberly lead us in the flag salute. Take it away, Kimberly.
Hello, Wolves. My name is Kimberly Garcia. I am in 4th grade and I'm in Mrs. Lujan's class. I am your student council historian. Join me in saying the flag salute. Please stand, face the flag, put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated.
Thank you, Kimberly. So as I mentioned before, boys and girls, we're going to be celebrating women during the month of March. And allow me to introduce to you the first woman that we're going to be highlighting this month. Her name is Diana Trujillo. She is an engineer that joined NASA in 2007. She is an aerospace engineer at the NASA Jet Propulsion Laboratory. She is responsible for the robotic arm of the Perseverance rover. And if you've seen the news, perhaps you saw when the rover landed on the planet Mars just recently. So she came to the United States at the age of 18. With only $300 in her pocket and a dream. She was born in Cali, Colombia in 1980. She didn't speak English when she came to America, and she worked 4 jobs to make ends meet. She went to night school to learn how to speak English. She had always been interested in science when she was studying in Colombia and was really good at math. She persevered. She didn't give up and went to college and chose to study aerospace engineering. She was selected to join NASA Academy while she was still in college. And that led to a job with NASA after graduating from college. This is the mission to Mars that she was a part of. The mission is to find evidence that there was life at some point on Mars, on the planet Mars. Engineer Trujillo is in charge of the arm on the rover that takes pictures and collects dirt samples and sends pictures back to Earth. This is Engineer Trujillo's second mission to Mars. She was also in charge of the Curiosity rover that landed a few years before the current Perseverance rover. Isn't that fascinating? She's amazing. And so, boys and girls, I would like to show you a video so that you can learn more about her and listen to her speak. Enjoy the video.
I am the person that came from another country trying to figure out a better life in a different place, and then took that little seed and expanded it to taking the entire human species into the next level of exploration. I grew up in Colombia, in Cali. I lived there until I was 17. Growing up, it was a responsibility of the women to make sure that my dad, my uncle, my grandfather were happy when they would come home. Food was on the table, and everything was taken care of. My mom was actually the smart one. She was in med school when she met my dad. And then she got pregnant with me and she dropped out. My parents got divorced when I turned 12. After that happened, my mom had nothing, no money. We didn't even have food. And we boiled an egg and then we cut it in half. And that was our lunch that day. I remember just laying down on the grass and looking at the sky and thinking something has to be out there that is better than this. Some other species that treats themselves better or values people better. I literally thought, what's the hardest thing a human being can do? If I could be out there as an astronaut and represent humanity, there was no more bigger honor than that. And when you, Dad, see my life, you're gonna realize that we women bring something to the table. I was the first immigrant Hispanic woman on the program. I got to meet astronauts, I got to meet CEOs of companies. None of them looked like me. And among all of the people that talked to us, there was only one woman. But as I was talking to them, I realized we had a lot of things in common. The way that they thought about the universe and exploration, the way that they thought about humanity. I found my people, is kind of what I felt. Once you come out of the launch vehicle, telecom takes over. Can you hear me, right? Is the question that you're wondering. Can you hear the rover? Small job with a lot of impact. Multiple times when we did multiple hours and weeks of testing, it wasn't going smooth enough. You're wondering, I hope this is working. The fact that we got the first picture, I could not believe we had done it. This is Mars. This is Mars. I am one of the first 30 people in the world to see these pictures of Mars. The fact that we actually found out that Mars was at some point habitable, that leads to the next question. Can we actually find some evidence that there was at some point life on Mars? We're gonna take a sample with Mars 2020 and put it on a tube to be ready to be returned back to Earth. All of those missions are also thinking about human exploration. All the little pieces that at least we need to figure out for us to even conceive the idea of sending a human. As a little girl, I saw the women in my family give up a lot. It gave me the tenacity that I needed to say, I'm not gonna give up on my dream. I wanna be out there looking back in, showing my family that women have value, that women matter.
Isn't she amazing? Despite all the odds, despite all of the challenges, she persevered, she worked hard and made her dream job a reality. So boys and girls, I ask you, what is your dream job? It's never too early to start thinking about it. What would you love to one day be able to do? And I know that with hard work and perseverance, one day you will be able to have your dream job. So think about it, boys and girls. And I hope you enjoyed learning about this wonderful woman. Next, boys and girls, as I mentioned earlier, this week is the week that we celebrate Read Across America. We celebrate the love of reading. And we're excited because your teachers have some pretty fun activities for you to do for this week. And in addition to that, we're going to have Spirit Week this week, and we have a different activity every day that we can all enjoy and take part in. So to let us know what those activities are, we have our student council member, Diana Barrera, and to help us with our pledge to read will be Destiny Ruesga. Take it away, girls.
Hello, my name is Diana Herrera. I am your student council treasurer. I will be going over the fun activities we have this week to celebrate Dr. Seuss's birthday. We have a fun-filled week with a lot of activities. Make sure you have fun reading and participating in the fun. Monday, March 1st is Wear a Crazy Hat Day. Tuesday, March 2nd is Wear a Mustache Day. Wednesday, March 3rd is Crazy Hair Day. Thursday, March 4th, we wear green. And finally, Friday, March 5th, we're learning in our pajamas. To start off Read Across America Week, I have a fun fact about Dr. Seuss. Did you know that Dr. Seuss kept a closet full of wacky hats? When he was stumped writing, he would put one on to get inspired.
Next, we have our very own librarian, Ms. Lujan, who's going to announce our amazing accelerated reader leaders. Take it away, Ms. Lujan.
Hello, Willow Wolves. This is your school librarian, Ms. Lujan, with your AR Weekly Update. Second grade first place, we have Ariana Alvarado from Mrs. Nevares' class with 102.1 points, 96%. In second place, we have Bethany Lemus from Mrs. Herrera's class with 95.8 points, 95%. In third place, we have Ruben de Luna from Mrs. Herrera's class with 84.9 points, 99%. Third grade first place, we have Ava Varela from Mr. Estrada's class with 114.3 points, 96%. In second place, we have Olivia Varela from Mr. Estrada's class with 104.2 points, 93%. In third place, we have Enrique Casas from Mr. Estrada's class with 100.7 points, 90%. In fourth grade first place, we have Isabela Luna from Mrs. Lujan's class with 161.5 points, 92%. Second place, we have Adrian Morales from Mrs. Gonzalez's class with 103.7 points, 91%. Third place, we have Daniela Luna from Mrs. Lujan's class with 86.1 points, 95%. Fifth grade first place, we have Jadrian Felix from Mrs. Vasquez's class with 160.1 points, 89%. In second place, we have Damien Barajas from Mrs. Hernandez's class with 99.7 points, 90%. Third place, we have Delilah Lopez from Mr. Camperas's class with 97.8 points, 95%. Good job, boys and girls. Continue to read.
It is my pleasure to be able to recognize those wonderful Willow Wolves that have been named Students of the Week for the week of March 1st. They're being recognized because they are following the 3 B's during distance learning. They are being safe, they're being respectful, and they're being responsible. Congratulations to the following students. Keep up the wonderful work. Aero Ortega Macias from Ms. Moreno's class. Jason Garcia from Ms. Valencia's class. Melanie Salazar from Ms. Salazar's class. Yaretzi Hernandez from Mrs. Velez's class. From Mrs. Cruz's class, Abel Cárdenas. From Señora Mijango's class, Alina Leal. From Mrs. Sansur's class, Sergio Hernandez. Raven Chavelas from Mrs. McQuestion's class. Sofia Morales from Señorita Salazar's class. From Mrs. Herrera's class, Adam Ramirez. From Ms. Luna's class, Dante Oropesa. From Mrs. Villavicencio's class, Robert Rodriguez. From Señora Nevares' class, Ángel Erazo. Iván Polanco from Mr. Castillo's class. Javier Alarcón from Señora Pluma's class. Alyssa Villegas from Mr. Estrada's class. From Ms. Lujan's class, David Ungo. From Ms. S. Ramos's class, Joshua Villalba. From Mrs. Gonzalez's class, Laila Ochoa. Diego Sanchez from Mrs. Vasquez's class. From Mrs. Hernandez's class, Sebastián Peinado. From Mrs. M. Ramos's class, Alexander Miramontes. From Mr. Camberos' class, Naila Leandro. Congratulations to all of our wonderful Willow Wolves who were honored in being the Students of the Week. Keep up the wonderful work. Keep following the 3 B's. And for all of our Willow Wolves, have a wonderful week. We'll see you next time.